Greetings, my golden friends. Today I decided to share with you some interesting facts how to help each one of us to drop the bad habits. And there are a lot of them. And I was guilty in my past, addicted to many different things. And maybe some of you are struggling and you don't know how to drop. So first of all, you have to realize that in the beginning, you need to have a desire to drop these negative traits. That it's maybe harmful to your health, maybe it's annoying to you now, and you just want to let go. So there are, of course, one thing that you can do. It's replace this bad habit with some other habit which is much better. So you can upgrade yourself. But there's one trick that I used to use personally. It is mudra, the position of the fingers, that helps to let go of the desire. So here it is. I'm going to show you. You do it on both hands, and you do it for at least 2 minutes. So you notice the index finger have to press at the base of the nail of the thumb. Can you see it? Once again, the index fingers are pressing at the base, not at the tip, but the base of the thumb. So just like this, you press and hold, and you can press really hard, and hold it for 2 minutes, maybe even more. So let's use a simple example: cigarette. If you are trying to quit cigarettes, you have that urge, like, oh, I just have to go outside and have a cigarette, have a smoke. You're like, oh, I remember I can do something with my fingers, and test it. It does work. Press hard, hold 2 minutes. You can think about something. You can be walking with this mudra, and after 2 minutes, just check with yourself. How is this desire? Is it still as strong, or it's diminished? And I guarantee it's going to be diminished, because ancient technologies of energy connection is working. It's always working. So for those of you who did not copy this last time when I was explaining about each finger, this is what you can do now. Get your hand, put it in the white paper, circle it around, and within each finger write down, I have it in English and Russian, so you just do it in English: fire, air, sound, earth, water, and in the middle you have the third eye, or the mind, pineal gland. Pineal gland, mind, and that's your palm, right? So write this down, and now we're going to discuss what are you doing. Your fire is your thumb. It's a strong thumb. It's your digestive system. And your digestive system, like the fire, will never say no. No matter how many pieces of wood you throw into the fire, it will continue consuming them. It will burn them and burn them and burn them. And there are two types of problems with digestion. Sometimes it's very poor, it's very small fire, so you can't fire it up. Like, you have a very weak personality and you can't fire up your digestive system. So you eat very small meals, and sometimes you don't eat, sometimes you throw up. You have digestive issue because your fire is very small. So you can eliminate this problem by this mudra, holding a thumb up. You can do it in the morning. You'll just say yes a couple times. Yes, fire up your digestion, right? And also spices like a pepper, chili pepper, they can spice up your life, kickstart your digestion. But some people have very strong appetite and they eat a lot, and they know they shouldn't be eating a lot, so they can diminish this desire with this particular mudra. The air element, air is inflicting on the nail. And it's interesting mudra because the more air you give, the fire grows, but this one is not at the tip of the finger. Like you usually see this mudra, it's called the Gyan Mudra. right? And it's stimulating fire, stimulating air, air stimulating fire. So it's a flow, natural flow of energy. This one, you're trying to restrict the fire. You're pressing on the nail of the thumb. So it works. And you will notice when you hold this for 2 minutes or more, the desire to drink coffee, alcohol, cigarettes, whatever you're trying to quit. Even, some people are addicted to candy, travel. You can be like, oh, every weekend I need to go somewhere, visit some new place, museum, new park, new forest, new town, new country. Maybe some people are addicted to porn. Maybe some people are addicted to certain kinds of food, and they know this food is just deteriorating my health. It's not good for me. So give this mudra a try. It works. And right now we are entering together collectively into this new age, new era. Some people call it Aquarius age. Some people call it whatever age. I call it golden. We are becoming the golden ones. That's why I always say, greetings, my golden ones. Even if you are still consider yourself to be a steel, tint, copper, silver, shoot for the highest metal. Gold is a sun metal. And I think gold is connected to the crown chakra. So that's why we're supposed to rise up to the top of the top, crown. So I wanted to start this video that I have bad news for you, that you cannot drop any kind of bad habits. You can only replace them with something better. But I didn't want to start the video like that. But it is true. If you want to quit something, you need to overcome it with something better. So you have to find out for yourself what is better. Even if you make a small steps. For example, silly comparison. In the dimension of candies and sweets, maybe you've been addicted to sugar candy. You know, the ones in the bank they give away for free. You know, the free cheese in the mousetrap. Those candies are really hard for your teeth. You know, sometimes they pull the fillings from your teeth. You know that, right? So maybe if you're addicted to those kind of candies, you can consider some kind of upper class candy, maybe a chocolate truffle or something not as hard for your teeth. You know, that would be already an upgrade. And then later on, you can work on that addiction. But better yet, there's other best way, and that's where we're going. So until we all reconnect with God within us, we're never gonna rest. This is 100% truth. No matter what country you live in, no matter what language you speak, no matter what religion you practice or yoga technique, we all want to reconnect with God within us. But there are not many people teaching you how to do it. It's unfortunate because whatever they are, these satanic people, satanic cult, it's infiltrated every religion and every yoga. And I've been, I don't call myself a victim, but I've been deceived by many yoga studios and many religious institutions, not realizing that they're not teaching the very basic technique that you need to practice to connect to God within. And Christians call it prayer. In yoga, they call it meditation. But it's really the same thing. Christians and any religion, it's using religion. The etymology of the word religion, re means again, do again, repeat, remind, again. And then ligare, it's connect, unite. So, and in music there is legato, which is all the notes you play together when you connect them with legato, right? So ligare, reconnect. Word yoga means the same, huge, unite, connect. So it's different words, but you need to reconnect to God, but not the God outside of you, the God within you. So there's a technique that you need to do to connect. And it's not a prayer, it's not a mantra, it's the special position with your tongue. Your tongue have to be connected And if you're not connecting your tongue, there's nothing's going to happen. You're not going to be able to connect to God, period. And nobody's talking about it. And this is the biggest news, should be on all media, in all churches, in all yoga studios. They should say you need to learn this technique, how to place your tongue on in your mouth, and then you need to shut up when you talk to God within you. You can't say anything. You have to use your tongue and keep it there. And none of us will rest. None of us. It doesn't matter what you do. You always want something. You will never rest until you reconnect within yourself to God. And that prayer or that meditation requires this tool, this Kachari Mudra, which is so fundamental. Without this mudra, everything is useless. You can't pray and you cannot meditate. You need to do something with your tongue. It's like you pray or you meditate, I want to make Pinocchio out of something. So you can pray and pray, but you need a physical piece of wood. You need a piece of wood to carve it out of that piece of wood. So this Kichari Mudra with your tongue have to be placed certain spot, and until you do that, nothing's going to happen. You're not going to be connected to your pineal gland. You're not going to be able to focus. Guarantee. And it's unfortunate because I personally, I thought this guru will definitely enlighten me. And I spent, I think, $1,700 when I used to live in America, in the United States. I spent $1,700. I went for a lecture and a dinner in New York City. And he said absolutely nothing about this mudra. He talked about and about. He did say God was in you. Yeah, he did say. So he was not a liar. But he didn't say how to connect. This main mudra that you need to do when you're silent, when you're in the dark, when you release that DMT within your brain, you need to place that tongue in a specific spot. So it is a secret, yes. I think this secret has been kept for a long time, and the dark satanic cult is not interested in losing this game yet, but they are. I'm not the only one. I know there are a lot of people who know about this mudra. I know a lot of people who practice this mudra. They keep it silent. They think if they release this information in public, we're going to create a lot more demons. It is possible, but we are now in a daylight time. We entered into the daylight. That's it. And right now it's the first second, almost like in the daytime, some people wake up very early, 4 o'clock in the morning. Some people sleep until 6, some people up till 9, and some people been partying and drinking, and they're going to sleep until 11 and 12. So everybody's going to wake up at different times. But this is the first second of the day. But this cycle, the golden age, the Aquarius age, whatever you call it, it's going to be thousands of years. Thousands. And the first one of us who are probably watching this video, you've been drawn to this video, you've been drawn to the information I share and teach, you're going to wake up a little bit early. And it's not going to be easy. You wake up and you have your siblings, your parents snoring, and they've been drunk, and there's fumes in the room. And you've been sober for a while, and you try to wake up. You tried everything you can, exercising, purifying the water, sunbathing, good food, but they just don't listen. And you feel lonely, you feel alone, and you're like, what can I do? Well, you're doing great. You woke up yourself, you are the way shower, you're the leader. And it's not easy to be a leader. You're going to be seduced because they're going to offer you, you know what, why don't you just relax, sit down, have a shot of vodka. This is what I get here in Belarus because everybody's drinking. Like, please, every holiday is like, you not drinking? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? You sick? People call me sick in the store because I said I don't drink alcohol. Like, what's wrong with you? You sick? Yeah, and I'm trying to tell them I was using this mudra to quit alcohol years ago and cigarettes. But they don't care. They're not even they're not in a stage of thinking that it's maybe a good idea to quit smoking and drinking. They're not even thinking that way yet. But I don't give up. I constantly place the seeds. Sometimes seeds do not grow. Sometimes it's bad soil, bad people. It's not going to grow. But I keep on planting. I keep on planting. So once you know this secret Kichari Mudra, where to place your tongue, and it's not supposed to be outside. It's supposed to be in the cave. And this is, they talk about this in the movie Lord of the Rings, when they go with this magician down the steps. So your tongue's supposed to go up the palate, and it steps there. It's like a cave. So you roll your tongue back. And once you place the tongue in that specific spot, the emotion of bliss is there. You're not going to be like, oh, is it happening? Am I in the right spot? It's going to be like, yes, you are there. You are connected to God within. It's going to be immediately sparks in your brain. It's like orgasmic waves. I can talk about it, but you just have to use it and feel it. So in the beginning, the saliva, if you've been not pure, if you've been doing a lot of damage to your body, it might be salty. The saliva will come up and it's going to be salty. And then later on, it will turn sweet and then honey sweet. So the longer you practice it, the longer this prayer, this meditation, the better it gets. Until then, yes, I still stand my ground firmly on the mushroom that grows here in Belarus. I know some areas you probably cannot get it, but this mushroom is really good for people. It's like an aid if you want to quit drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, coffee, sugar. You can use Amanita muscaria mushroom. It's the one with the red head with white dots. Sometimes they are yellow, sometimes dark red, and they are very potent. Yellow are much weaker, so you have to dry them crisp in a season when you pick them, just the heads, and then make tea and do small doses first. Very easy. Some people are allergic to them. Some people can't stand them, but they are wonderful tool. If you don't know how to do Kachari Mudra and pray to God, you can do that. But once you know how to connect to God within you, that's the best thing. It replaces everything. You're always looking forward to meditation. You're always looking forward to prayer because God within you is the best thing ever happened to you. And it speaks on these high frequency tones that you decode in your brain into the thought forms. And you have inspiration. I should go and record a video. I should go and make an amazing meal. I should go visit my friend. I should go help somebody. You get inspired once you connect. But until you can connect fully to God within, you're wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. So I hope this video was helpful. This mudra also works. It's for the beginners, placing the index fingers on the thumb. And there are many other mudras that you can get books, find them on the internet. And there are mudras that accompany prayer and meditation. That you're supposed to connect your palms together. So if you see here, you have 5 elements, right? And these 5 elements in the 5 lower chakras. Your neck is the 5th chakra. Your heart is your 4th chakra. Your stomach is your 3rd. Hips is the 2nd. And down in the base is the 1st chakra. So those 5 chakras are connected by the palm. It's your 3rd eye. But you cannot pass to your 3rd eye without the tongue. And no, you're not supposed to touch your tip of the nose. Although I can. But you're supposed to do a Kichari Mudra within the cave. Otherwise, you shall not pass. Remember that movie, Lord of the Rings. He was in the cave with a bunch of guys. And he was fighting with a dragon. And he was saying, you shall not pass. So I think this Kichari Mudra was kept secret because there are some evil people are trying to accomplish it, but they have either deformed tongue, they either have some kind of short tongue, so they shall not pass and be able to do this mudra. They karmically don't deserve to be connected to God. They have to work and work hard to eliminate their past karmic mistakes to be able to reach that sweet spot, so that sweet soma, rosa, amrit, the nectar of immortality starts dripping down and you become immortal, just like God. I know it sounds unbelievable, but we all gonna get there. This is a golden age. We are stepping into the beautiful. Yes, right now it looks like it's a lot of chaos, but everything is on the right path. We are getting closer and closer to very amazing time. So I wish you all good health. Stay strong. Be sane. Sometimes say no. It's okay to say no to especially negative people. And together we're gonna reach that perfect state, high exalted state. What does it mean to be human? What does it mean? So please like, subscribe. If you are capable, if you can, donate. I always appreciate your support, and I will see you next time.